This game I've completed. Sometimes it was a bit ups and downsy for me. But anyway, I completed it. Just on the DEUS EX game. What is this?
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging. Half human,
I believe this is the scene from the beginning.
Not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress.
What a day! What a day!
But the night before her big meeting,
what a day!
my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking.
Would you like a chewing gum?
Their mission?
Anyone?
Take out Megan and her team.
My packet's going low.
Their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life.
I was going to get the rest of the ending of the game, but my broadcast crashed on me. So I'd rather play this and see what it is.
But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically.
I feel like I'm watching a film and a movie.
They claim to be members
well, a film and a game at the same time, if you know what I'm saying.
That wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called
very lots of hacking on this game.
Wired,
completed it, very enjoyable,
trying to download
but hacking everything to get into the next level.
Obviously something more.
Sometimes always a challenge or something.
The AUG killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the AUG's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal.
Like I say, I can't wait to if they ever make another game like this.
The Black Op mercenaries were
there. They will probably mean well. Most things.
Left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end.
I've got a very itchy back today.
Hengsha Island.
I don't know why.
China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone.
Hello.
Farida Malik.
Is there anybody watching me?
Had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for a reason I expected. It turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him.
Well!
And I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen,
I'm on air!
Nice with the triads.
What kind of air would you like?
They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent
oxygen air.
By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru.
Imagine that!
President of the
if you actually had to pay for your air!
According to Van Bruggen,
what you
Zhao
breathe.
wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry.
Or we
He'd
probably
hired
do
Blackout
anyway.
mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this.
Why couldn't he bring
Nothing
this
could
bit on the
prepare
computer
for what I
game?
saw.
This would have been good as well.
Megan wasn't dead.
Or
Shame
is
the
have I got the
researchers had
extra
to
level
kidnap
game
Spirited away
difficulty?
somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then
I
she
need
slipped
to
into
buy
a
another
panic,
mask one day.
forcing me to make a very quick exit.
This is the only mask I've got.
I figured Zhao was lying,
But
but part of her confession made
I need to buy
sense.
some different ones.
David Seraph had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPLs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. Zhao sent a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, and turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' first lady of news.
Dear me,
Malik
what
thought
can I
was rich,
say? What can
and
I
told her
do?
Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan
Is
in her
anyone
office,
there?
she freely admitted to jamming Detroit satellites.
I
and then
need
Megan's
it's
team
boiling.
Said she's just been following her commands.
Jeez,
I
the
suspected
weed.
she wanted to say more. But Black Ops
Can't this
mercenaries
thing go
showed
any
up and
faster?
shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared. The Mercs were led by an augmented killer I'd crossed paths with twice before.
Passed it
Villanova,
before?
a woman who'd made
Wow.
silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret
Well,
server room underneath the Picus.
I really
complex,
need this fan to go
and
quick.
jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down,
It's going
no one
too
left to keep
slow, but
Eliza
now it goes
quiet.
faster.
She reappeared. Turns out Picus's first lady
Ah,
of news wasn't a
much
lady
better.
at all.
I
She
had
was
to
a
make my fan go a bit
sophisticated AI
quicker.
program,
It was going too
engineered to
slow.
monitor data streams and control. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor,
The
named
Mercs.
Isaiah Sandoval, to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down.
It's
She also told me
me.
to speak to David Seraph if I wanted to learn more.
It's quality.
By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities. The UN was being urged to intervene. Seraph was trying hard to convince
It's
Hugh Down,
me,
the
it's
inventor turned
quality.
philanthropist, who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Seraph had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would give millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Seraph Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Seraph, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies
Hey!
Illuminati.
Prawn
Urged
and
me to keep
cocktail
searching.
crisps. Not the prawns you have in
Determined
the
to do
sea.
so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent.
I have a hat.
Sandoval's boss and founder
It
of
says
Humanity Front.
Sony on it.
Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him. He said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the
And
signals
the
to
leather
China.
cupboard open again.
Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead.
Do.
Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates.
I
Seconds
feel
after
like I'm
entering
watching a
anxious
movie.
airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hangshot.
It doesn't feel like a computer
The tracking
game.
signal I was following led straight to the Triads. Or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door.
Hey, man! Look at my new hair! Hey, man, hey!
Maybe not the rest of them, though.
What do you think?
Tong pulled
It looks pretty cool, hey?
human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship.
It's the kind of new hairdo we have these
A
days.
military base in the South China Sea.
I know.
Bell Tower
What do you
was going to
mean?
kidnap civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron project, a human
It's
computer
okay.
interface that left most
It
of its
doesn't
test
matter
subjects dead.
anyway.
My search for Megan would have ended then.
Did you see me
Not for a
coming?
mysterious ally named
I
Quinn.
said, well,
In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Mega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed.
yeah.
With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yarrow,
Megan?
the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met.
Really?
He teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work.
Whoa, this is my
I found
hat.
Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow,
What do you think,
a
everybody?
billionaire philanthropist who'd served for Darrow. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world,
Biochips.
augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage?
How would the
people
world
ever gain
react?
their faith in augmentations again?
I really couldn't say.
What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers.
Give me the answers. Well, that was very interesting, wasn't it? Use options to experience. DEUS EX humanoid, and, well, sort of thing. Go into the next thing, shall we?
We are human beings. Each and every one of us. This must not go on. This injustice must...
An increase in the number of terrorist attacks highlights the danger posed by augmented citizens.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
Help me!
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Embrace.
They've worked from the shadows for years, shaping the future, manipulating lives, controlling information. Innocents have died as they play their game.
We will not sit idly by and allow our rights to be eroded out of fear and ignorance any longer. We will not be herded into ghettos and treated as outcasts. We will stop at nothing.
The world is different now. The old rules no longer apply. So much pain. So many lies. Their darkness must end.
This should be your fight as well, brother. The promise of a golden age is over.
I won't let it happen again.
Well, that was very cool. These extra things sure to show different kinds of trailers and all sorts of things, like a film would show loads of different trailers. Let's go on to the third thing and have a look.
How did we get here?
Technology is advancing at a phenomenal rate. Artificial eyes to cybernetic limbs.
The promise of a better future. We now have the choice to free ourselves from any kind of limitation.
Strength, power, speed. Now I focus on what really matters.
Have these augmentations really been
There are
tested?
people who say that what is happening is unnatural, that we're playing God. But people were scared of electricity, and where would the world be without
What
that?
happens if this technology falls into the wrong hands?
Diseases or viruses that could wipe out the human race.
Scenes of terror are being witnessed worldwide.
What kind of madness has gripped the mechanically augmented people? 9 million deaths confirmed and counting.
This is an attack on humanity and the universal values.
I didn't realize there's a film in this too.
They had no control.
What is the appropriate response? And can we actually protect ourselves from this happening again?
I have no idea what happened. I would never...
He tried to kill me.
At what point will governments consider the idea of segregation for all our sakes?
We can be politically correct, or we can be foolish, but it's gonna get worse and worse.
The Czech Republic adds its voice to a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
No
Reports of severe shortages of the drug neurophazine required to inhibit the rejection of augmentations.
And we will fight for our God-given rights to defend our will.
In a sign of growing anti-augmentation sentiment, thousands march. It doesn't matter how many idiots you get out there on the street. We will not relinquish our limbs. Do you understand?
What is happening on this planet is a mass fear-mongering, and the mainstream media pushing this narrative.
The officer suffered severe facial
Incident after incident after
You need to
incident.
be afraid, because they are coming for you.
We will not be made slaves to corporations. We will rise up.
To them, we are the enemy.
Have you seen what your kind are doing?
My kind? You sound just like them.
We've come to a tipping point.
We can't live like this anymore. This violence is completely out of control.
The world is being paid for this corporate militants.
What do they have planned for us?
Why are they building concentration camps?
What's going on out there?
Reports of multiple fatalities. Only one way to deal with these bloodthirsty fanatics.
A lot of people die. Now you want to take away our freedom? You will pay for it in blood.
Multiple detonations looks like car bombs.
The Augmented Rights Coalition denies responsibility.
The Segregation Act has been passed into law, effective immediately.
Augmented persons are being asked to move to safe and secure segregated districts.
I don't want them to take me.
We are still your neighbors.
And your friends.
Your sisters. Your lovers. We lost everything. Our dreams. Our innocence.
What are you thinking of?
Where are you taking her? Our humanity.
Well, that was really interesting trailer. I did quite enjoy that. I don't know where it was going in my head, but whoa. Credits. Look at this one, yeah? Nothing much on this, really. Directed by James Franco. This is probably just the names of the directors of this game. I was on this before, until my broadcast crashed. Yeah. It's always interesting to know which people made this fantastic computer game and made it the thing it was today. It must have taken a lot of time and effort to put this game together. Like every DVD in the shop you buy and watch. It always has to come from somewhere. It's like the food that we eat, the things we watch, things that we drink. Someone's made them. And things we see in the world. We all have jobs and families to look after. And there's loads of poor people in the world who haven't got any money barely to survive on. But they always pull through. Somehow or another. Sometimes it's a sad world we live in. I just wish it was a better place. But they say things are what they are. Things are what they make. And what you make them to be. If you could see what I mean and trying to say about things in general. I'm thinking, what game shall I stream next for you guys? Because I've completed this, I think there's no more levels on this now. Unless I start the game again and do it from the beginning. If none of you people have got this game, if you like your hacking things like Watch Dogs, get this game. But it can be a bit repetitive at times, but it gets better and better gradually. You just gotta think here what to do. The new Tomb Raider game will be out soon on PS4. Rise of the Tombstone, is it? See? It was on the Xbox One first, and then it goes to the PS4 later. Most of these pictures are quite nice to look at. Yeah. A DEUS EX t-shirt. Well, I'd have to get myself a beer later after this. It's been a long day today. Extremely long. I'm just trying to think. Where on earth did I put my house keys? I've lost something again. I always lose something. Well, not all the time. I think it's in my jumper. Yep, they're in my jumper. Dear me. Hope everybody else has had a nice day today. Is someone going to join the broadcast? Are they watching me? Or something? I just don't know where the time's gone. It's nearly 25 to 1 in the morning. Well, guys, you've made a good job of this game, and I reckon a lot of people have bought this game, and all the fans and everyone is going to hope to see another game like this one eventually. Or the game could start off where it was and carry on from there. Looks like they're having a party. Well, what can I say? So many photographs. When you look at the photograph, you can think. Everything always looks better in a photograph than real life. Or in a cartoon. In a photograph, you can see a real person of you. It shows you what you are and everything. They all look like very happy people. I do need some more beer later, because I have not drunk any today. I kind of like these new flat screen TVs. They're different compared to the olden days. The picture's more clearer and it looks more brighter and perfect. So, is it? Oh, this is the last photograph. Oh. In memory of friends, Maximum. Noted, training, personal. Ah, I see. Well, that was very interesting. What else can we look at on here? Well, these must be the guns you can actually buy. I've got a few extra things on here. Credit chips. Wow, what is this?
Nice work with the train, Chang, but we got another problem. A bomb scare. Can't get into Tarvos until it's resolved.
I've been to that office before. They're in the middle of building an access area connected to the station.
I'll be breaking into the offices of a security company. Think they'll thank me for identifying flaws in their defenses?
Yeah, probably not. The Tarvos officer had a high-tech device on him, the kind you'd need a lieutenant's blessing to use.
I'll speak to the lieutenant here, see what he knows.
Well.
Jensen, as I tried to tell you before you cut me off, you need to be careful. It's a big facility with tons of server chambers. If you're thinking about exploring every one of them, looking for clues...
You want my help or not?
Just watch yourself, Jensen.
You and Nuclear Snake are making a run for the Blades. The most secure corporate archiving facilities in the world.
Jensen, I've been spotted. The AI core is cutting off my communications. Shadow Child, she may be able to help.
Shadow Child, I'm in.
If you extract the program from the data towers in this server, it should disable the system's hold on him.
Foreign virus detected. Destroying source.
Richard?
Well. Intro.
Investors around the world today rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic blade facilities hold the largest and most secure data archiving vaults in the world. Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of mega-corporations and influential individuals since privacy laws first passed. Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close to breaching the Blade's defenses, despite an almost astronomical number of attempts. Between you and me, folks, I think they are just wasting their time. This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to you live from Picus.
I've already completed this, but I thought going continue will take me to a new level. Because it said in the thing, new level, but I don't know. Yep, this is the last level, guys. I've already completed it, but I wanted to go back through it again. Oh, there's London. Look at it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this experience of my gameplay of this game. Please like and subscribe, send me a friend request or a comment. Thank you very much. I'm so proud. I'll see you later.